a resident walking in. And it is an honor to be here tonight to recognize the 24 ladies and gentlemen who are receiving a scholarship from the residents of Beaumont to further their education. I want to first thank them for their dedication to service to our residents, and I want to thank the residents for their years of generosity and passion for the Beaumont Scholarship Fund and its employees. So as we recognize these recipients this evening, please join me in celebrating their future successes. Our first recipient is Lakia Archer.
My name is Lakia Archer, and I'm the receptionist of resident services here at Beaumont. I've been at Beaumont now for 6 years. I started as a part-time dining server and eventually worked my way up to the full-time morning person. I held that position for 3 years before becoming the receptionist. I have always been very passionate about moving up in positions here. I've often heard stories of how someone started their journey at Beaumont and are now directors of their own department. It's very inspiring to me. Now that I will be receiving the proper education that is needed, I know that I'll be able to continue to succeed here. I will be attending the Community College of Philadelphia this fall to receive a degree in business administration. I thank all of the residents, Joe, and HR for making this possible. I especially want to thank my boss, Kim Norrid, Mary Wells, and Dr. Trachtenberg for giving me the little push of motivation that I needed to start taking my future here at Beaumont a step further. I thank you all.
Best of luck to you, Lakia. Our next recipient is Hayden August.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Hayden August. I worked in the dining department here for 2 years. And pretty much I enjoy my time here. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for everything that you've done for us. And I actually just finished up my bachelor's in med. And that was public health and sociology. And I'm actually going back for my master's in human resource management. And I appreciate all your help. Thank you.
Best of luck to you, Hayden. Next we have Adrian Sarzana.
Hello, how's everybody? My name is Adrian Carranza. I work in the dining department. As some of you may know, I spend most of the time back in the bistro. And one of the things I like about that is because it's smaller and more people do go there that, they go there on a regular basis. I've gained more of a personal connection with some of the residents, which is really nice. And some of you I've got to know a lot better, which I do really like about working here. I'm in my junior year at Temple University. I'm in the business school, and I'm a business major. I'd like to thank all of you for all your generous contributions. I know as a student, college is very expensive with rent, books, and everything we have to pay for, and so it really does help. I'd like to give a special thanks to Dr. Gonzalez for writing me a recommendation letter, and also Ms. Rose. And I'd like to let you all know that it really is a pleasure coming here every day and working. You guys make it a great working environment. It's great to see you all. You're always smiling, nice, and I know all my coworkers could agree with that. And once again, I'd like to thank you all. I'm very grateful.
Best of luck to you, Adrian. Next we have Joanne Chow.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Joanne Chow. I've worked here at Beaumont for about a year now in the dining service department. It's a pleasure coming here every day to see all your smiling faces and all the compassion you show towards us. I want to thank everyone here for supporting us in our education and our future careers. And with this scholarship, I'll be using it towards my education at Delaware County Community College. My future career goal is to be a registered nurse. Yes. And to see all of you believing in me, I will most definitely strive harder every day. And I also want a special thank you to Mrs. Windsor and Mrs. Pick for making this possible, and a huge thank you to Ms. Rose for always accommodating my needs and the staff's. Thank you again.
Best of luck to you, Joanne. Next, we have Lauren Deviney.
Hello everyone, my name is Lauren Deviney. I've been here at Beaumont for 7 months now. I'm a psychology major at Chestnut Hill College. I'm going into my senior year. I want to give a thanks to my supervisor, Rose Marie, for writing me a reference, and also Dr. Trachtenberg for writing me a reference. And I appreciate everyone's generous donations and
Best of luck to you, Lauren. Next, we have Deron Dixon.
Okay, how's everyone today? Good, good. Hello to everyone, my fellow Beaumont family members. My name is Deron Dixon, as you know. I've been working in the dining department now for about 16 years. The reason I call everyone here family members is because I've been working here, and I get a lot of love and support from everyone here, especially Miss Rosemary Pringle, everyone in Beaumont. So I'd just like to say thanks to everyone for supporting me. Pretty much when I'm here more than I am at home. My lady, she complains that I work too much, but I just love coming here and working because I get to see everyone's happy faces. They support me, they motivate me, and that's pretty much why I do what I do. I'm currently, since working for Beaumont, I have had the privilege of joining the military, in which I currently hold a rank of Staff Sergeant. I'm an active member in the National Guard, in the Honor Guard program. Our team is located in Northeast Philadelphia. We provide honors for veterans that pass away every single day, and that's throughout Pennsylvania. I hold an associate degree in automotive technology, and I'm currently attending University of Phoenix to acquire a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. My goal is pretty much to one day own a chain of businesses that will allow me to become a lot more successful and hopefully one day be able to help my community out. Since working for Beaumont, I've had the pleasure of meeting all kinds of successful individuals. These individuals have allowed me to realize that there's a lot in this world that can be accomplished and that can be achieved, and with a little bit of hard work. Every time I see some residents, especially Mrs. Dornberger, she always asks me, how is school? And every time I tell her how well things are going, she pretty much has a bright smile on her face. I can truly see in her eyes that she's very proud of me. And when I see that, that pretty much motivates me to want to do better, pretty much. Secretly, I've always used many residents in Beaumont as like a role model to help me motivate myself to be better in life. Till this day, pretty much, I tell myself one day I'm going to end up being a resident in Beaumont and retire. I don't want to hold up too much of everyone's time. So in closing, I'd just like to say thanks to all the residents, especially Mrs. Dornberger. Thank you for your support. Thank you to Mrs. DaCosta, especially to Ms. Rosemary Pringle again. And just thank you very much for writing the letter or the recommendation. And just thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, best of luck to you, Deron. Next, we have Keisha Dixon.
Hello, everyone. My name is Keisha Dixon. I'm currently a registered nurse here in the health center and sometimes in the personal care department. Thank you. Like I said, I'm a registered nurse. I currently work in the health center and sometimes in the personal care department. I'm currently a student at Drexel, and I'm hopefully going to graduate December. So I'd like to thank you all for funding and supporting the scholarship awards. It's very, it's very helpful in financing our education, especially to purchase books and pay for our classes. So I'd like to thank you all for that, and I hope you guys will continue to support us. I'd also like to personally thank Mrs. Bowl for writing me a recommendation letter. Thank you, Mrs. Bowl. And Tracy. I've only been here for a little over a year, but my experience so far has been pleasurable, and I'm looking forward to many more years. So thank you all.
Best of luck to you, Keisha. Next, I don't know if Jessica has arrived. Is Mary here?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay. Jessica Goldhahn is a recipient this year, and if she does arrive, we'll let her say a few words at the end. Next, we have Brianna Hanmuir.
Hello, my name is Brianna Hanmuir, and I work at Beaumont for over a year now. I'm currently in the dining services department. I'm a senior at Westchester University, and I'm majoring in public health with a minor in nutrition. I plan on getting my master's in public health to fulfill my dream of being an epidemiologist. I love working here at Beaumont, and I want to give a special thanks to all the residents for making this happen, but a special thanks to Mr. and Mrs. Spiegel for writing my recommendation, Ms. Rose, Mary Wells, and I also want to give a special thanks to the President, Joe. Thank you.
Good luck, Brianna. Next, we have Megan Henry.
Hello, everyone. I'm Megan Henry. I'm the full-time 3 to 11 nursing supervisor in the health center. I think I've had the pleasure of meeting just about all of you at this point. I did my bachelor's degree at LaSalle University. I am currently doing my master's degree in nursing to be a family nurse practitioner at Villanova. I am happy to say that I am almost done. It is a lot of work, and I want to give a special thanks to Mr. Saunders and Mrs. Saunders. Thank you very much for all of your support. Like someone else said, it's really so much of a support to know that you guys are interested to know what we're doing in school and interested to know and where we want to go and where we're coming from. It really, really means a lot. And you guys are so generous with us, and it's really great. The relationship that the staff can form with the residents here, we're like a family. And it really means a lot to me, and I know it means a lot to everyone else. So thank you very much, and I look forward to continuing working with you guys.
Good luck to you, Megan. Next, we have Althea Johnson.
Good evening, everyone. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Althea Johnson. I have been employed at Beaumont for 15 years. I started when I was 5. I currently work in the health center as well as the personal care unit. I began working at Beaumont in the dining department as a teenager. During my time here, I've been a waitress, a hostess, I graduated from college, and I became a nurse. I am living proof of the career advancements offered here at Beaumont. And I am privileged to work in a facility which offers such great opportunities. I have been honored to receive the Beaumont Scholarship in the past, and I have been fortunate enough to receive it once again this year. Growing up, my parents always taught me that education is very important. Therefore, as I take on this journey to further my education in nursing, words cannot describe how thankful I am to all of you. Because of you, I have the opportunity to pursue my dreams and make a difference in the lives of others, just as you have made a difference in my life. I am grateful for the continued support and thankful that I'm able to demonstrate that through my service here. There are not enough words to describe the impact that your generosity has had on my life as well as the lives of the other recipients. Rest assured that we are forever grateful and humbled by your contributions and investments towards our future. Once again, thank you all very, very much.
Best of luck to you, Althea. The next recipient is Kate Johnson, who is not able to attend the ceremony this evening. Our next recipient that is in attendance is Jasmine Lopez.
Hello everyone, my name is Jasmine Lopez. I work in the dining department as a waitstaff. I've been working here for 6 months now. I attend Pennsylvania Institute of Technology, where I'm studying to be a licensed practical nurse. And once I finish, I will be attending Newman College for my RN, registered nurse. I would like to give a special thanks to Mrs. Joanne Early for writing me a letter of recommendation, and also Mrs. Rose. And I would like to give a special thanks to Joe and everyone else that donated and helped everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Jasmine. Caroline Lowndes was not able to be with us this evening either, but she is a recipient of this year's award. Octavia Millward is our next recipient.
Hi, my name is Octavia Millwood, and I work in the Dining Services Department, and I've been working here for 2 years. I received my associate's degree in General Studies in December, and I'm currently a junior at Temple University. I'm a psychology major. Once I finish my bachelor's degree, I plan on getting my PhD from the University of California. Working at Beaumont has been a wonderful experience with the residents, my fellow co-workers. I'd like to give a special thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Green for writing a recommendation letter, and Dr. Tragenberg as well. And a very special thank you to Ms. Rose. And thank you to the residents as well for your generosity and making this scholarship possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Octavia, and best of luck to you. We have one more recipient that's not able to attend this tonight, and that is Ebony Mosley. Our next recipient is Alex Ramirez.
Good afternoon, I'm Alex Ramirez. I've been working now upstairs in the personal care department as a nurse here for 18 years now. And thank you. I guess it's quite a feat, but I do enjoy it. Before I studied nursing, though, I did study music, and I hold a bachelor's and master's degree in piano performance. And through the years, I have played several concerts here at Beaumont for all of you down in the music room, and I've enjoyed that very much. I hope to do that again in the future. This afternoon, I'd like to thank everybody. I am continuing my music studies. I'm going for a teaching certification in piano, and there are many levels of that which take quite a few summers at Princeton University. I still have 2 more to go, but with everyone's help, I'm sure that I will be able to complete it. I'd like to just personally thank the people that wrote letters for me, Mr. Robert Olson, and our administrator in personal care, Ms. Tracy Vittabili, and thank you once again to all of you for this opportunity. Thank you.
Best of luck to you, Alex. Next, we have Jeremy Richardson.
Hi everyone, as Joe stated, my name is Jeremy Richardson. I am a host in the Dining Services Department. I've been here at Beaumont for a little over 3 years. I see most of you, as you know, every single night. It's always a pleasure to see your smiling faces. It's always a pleasure to tell you about how I'm doing in school and everything that's going on in life. Currently, I'm a senior at Temple University. Hopefully I graduate this year. This is my 2nd year receiving the scholarship, so I really appreciate it. The funds go to a lot of different things that I need regarding school. I'd like to give a special thanks to Dr. Trachtenberg for the 2nd year in a row for recommending me, as well as Miss Rose, Mary Wells, and the whole entire HR department, as well as Joe, the president. And thank you for everything that you guys do for us.
Best of luck to you, Jeremy. Next, we have Gretchen Shelton.
You all know me from the Wellness Center. I've been here at Beaumont for 3 years now and 6 months. I've been a nurse for 24 years. The whole 24 years has been in gerontology. I've decided to go back, I'm an LPN now. I've decided to go back and get my RN, get my Bachelor's of Science. That's my ultimate goal. I want to thank Mrs. Schnabel for a letter of recommendation. Thank you, Mary, and thank you, Joe, for allowing me to be a recipient. Choosing this nursing career was chosen secondary to my past and present experiences that made me appreciate the many fields and its merits. I have mainly worked in gerontology and have enjoyed every minute. I've learned as much from my patients and residents as they have learned from me, meaning there are stories of past that have enlightened me as well as educated me on the fundamental qualities of a good nurse, which is not always found in a textbook, mostly in your heart. I thank you very much for allowing me to stand before you today and to offer me this generous award. Thank you.
Best of luck to you, Gretchen. Next, we have Brianna Sterling.
Hi, my name is Brianna Sterling, and I've been working here at Beaumont for almost 2 years in the dining service department. I am currently a student at Harpin College. My major is radiology. Come spring 2017, I should be getting my degree, and I should officially be a radiologic technologist. I really enjoy working here at Beaumont, and I would like to thank everyone here for supporting us and believing in us and our future. And thank you to Ms. May Sims Amin and Ms. Mary Wells, and to Ms. Rosemary Pringle for writing my letter of recommendation, and also to our president, Joe Paluzzi. Thank you.
Best of luck to you, Brianna. Next we have Kristen Zook.
Good afternoon. My name is Kristen Zook, and I work in the administration department as an accountant. I have been at Beaumont for a little over 3 years. Before coming to Beaumont, I worked at a small public accounting firm in Paoli for 7 years, preparing tax returns for businesses and individuals. At that time, I decided I wanted to start a family and didn't want to continue in public anymore with the long, busy season hours. That's when I found Beaumont, which has been a perfect fit for my career as well as my family, and I hope to stay here for many years to come. I attended Kutztown University, where I first had a double major in international business and French. I had to take an accounting course, and my professor approached me and told me how well I was doing in that class, and I should consider a major in accounting. I decided to switch majors, which I'm glad that I did. Probably one of the best decisions I've made. I want to give a special thanks to Dr. Trachtenberg for writing my letter of recommendation, and I'm extremely grateful to all the residents for contributing to the scholarship fund and encouraging all the employees to continue their education. I'm going to use the scholarship gift to pursue my CPA license. It's a goal that I've been wanting to accomplish, and I'm going to do it with this. Thank you very much.
Best of luck to you, Kristen. Next, we have Irwin Sakata.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Erin Sakata, and I've been working here at Beaumont for a little bit over a year. I'm currently going into my senior year at Kutztown University, where I'll be receiving my bachelor's in leisure and sports management. My career goal is to work in any sports firm. I would like to thank everybody who made it possible for me to receive this award, and a special thank you to Mrs. Rose and Dr. and Mrs. Benson. Thank you.
Best of luck to you, Irwin. Next we have Latoya Turpin. Latana Turpin, sorry. My glasses.
Hello. I'm not really big on speeches, but Mary convinced me to do a speech. But my name is Latanya Turpin. I have been working for a year. I work in personal care and in a health center. Right now I'm attending Pennsylvania Institute of Technology to become an LPN, and my career goal is to be a RN. I would like to thank Mr. Sanders for writing my recommendation, and Tracy too for writing the recommendation. And I would like to thank everyone that supports us.
Best of luck to you. And last but not least, we have Dana Williams. Dana is trying to get here, but hasn't been successful. So with that said, I'd like to turn it over to Mr. Clothier. Before I do that, I'd like to thank these fine ladies and gentlemen up here, not only for their service that they give to us every day, but also to their dreams in pursuing their further education.
Caitlin.
I'm not sure why I am here, except they needed somebody to break this meeting up so you could all get some refreshments. But to the recipients of the awards, you impressed me on the diversity of what you want to do, the diversity of what you are doing, and how well you're doing it. I don't know too many people in the health center. Keep it up. I do know the wellness center because Gretchen has been patching my head for the last month and a half. But you're a great group of people. And Sergeant Dixon, we have to talk. We have to talk. I mean, you do good work if you go to those funerals. That's terrific. I hope it's not mine. But you all are great, and I think the residents here, they wouldn't be here if they didn't agree, and we hope you use your scholarships to go on to great things. And who knows, Darren, you may be back here as a resident. So thank you, residents, for that, and thank you, staff, for taking good care of us.
Tonight, to close the program, we have Caitlin and TJ Walsh. Oh, it sounded like we're married. I didn't mean to do that. Caitlin and TJ, they are past recipients of the Beaumont Scholarship, so they both would like to say a few words too. We're going to begin with Caitlin.
Good evening, everyone. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Caitlin McDevitt. I have been working at Beaumont for 12 years now. You can't get rid of me. I was 16 years old when I began working in dining services as a waitress. I didn't have a driver's license at the time, so my parents would pick me up from Carroll after school and field hockey practice, and I would work from 5 to 9 at night, and then my parents would come back, pick me up, and take me home. I have grown up here at Beaumont. When I graduated high school, I decided to attend Bloomsburg University. I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity to come back to Beaumont and work in dining during school breaks and summertime. When I graduated from Bloomsburg with my bachelor's degree in communication and a concentration in family, children, and youth, the resident services assistant position became available, and one of the residents, Dr. Ainsley, and Rose Marie, my boss at the time, recommended me for the job. And so I began my first full-time job right out of college. I had the pleasure of working with my wonderful co-workers, Kim, Lakia, Louise, Fritz, Rich, and Jack in the resident services position for almost 6 years before switching to my current position as a marketing assistant. Starting my first career with Kim's guidance and constant encouragement, even through to my next position, has been invaluable. I've been working with Audrey, our marketing director, for a little over 2 months now, and I am beyond impressed with her wisdom and devotion to Beaumont. I received the Beaumont Scholarship Award 4 times during my college career. I felt so very blessed to receive this wonderful honor from the residents. The fact that the residents care enough to provide so many people with this financial support makes me very proud to work here. The scholarship provided my parents and I with the means to purchase my books each semester, which we all know can be very expensive. I am so pleased to see all of you sitting here taking advantage of this rewarding opportunity. To further yourself with an education is one of life's greatest accomplishments, and I genuinely would like to see everyone that I work with succeed to their full potential. I have a true passion for Beaumont and everyone who works and lives here. This is my home away from home. Even after my normal working hours, you can find me walking the residents' dogs or babysitting their grandchildren. I consider each resident to be like family. While working in dining in my younger years, many of the residents often took time out of their dinner hour to discuss my goals in life and always encouraged and motivated me to further my education. This scholarship enabled me to do that. To those residents and to my wonderful mentors and coworkers throughout the years, you have made me the person that I am today. And for that, and for so many other things, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I look forward to sharing many more of life's greatest joys with all of you here at Beaumont.
Thank you, Caitlin. TJ?
Well, it's like coming home to be here, so It's an honor to be back in front of all of you. Some of you I still know and remember. Many of you are new, and you know my mother, Audrey. And I have been running around Beaumont since 1988, when my grandmother worked here in resident services. And then my mother, and then now, and then myself, I started working here in high school, in dining services, and then in security for a number of years through college. The funds that you all have provided over the years for me were instrumental in helping me obtain my education. I finished my Bachelor's of Fine Arts degree at the University of the Arts in Center City, Philadelphia. And I worked for about 10 years in nonprofit organizations as a designer, creative director, art director, that sort of thing. And then now I'm back at the University of the Arts working in the advancement office in fundraising with alumni relations. I am also in the process of obtaining my Master of Arts degree in clinical counseling psychology, and I'm practicing my art of psychotherapy with university students at the University of the Arts currently, which is my passion. And I also have a painting studio, so I didn't give that up. But I do want to thank you all so much for the dedication that you show each one of the staff and continue to show us after we're no longer working here. You greet me every time I come back to visit with smiles, and I thank you so much. With that, I guess it's time, right?
Thank you, TJ, and who knows, I still may be working when your kids come to work at Beaumont. Mary Wells would like me to remind everybody, to remind your fellow residents and friends that were not able to attend tonight, that we did record this evening's program, and it will be shown on Channel 99, and we will get a date out for that. So with that said, please join me in congratulating this year's recipients. And personally congratulating them for their success during the reception in the back. Have a good evening.